So, this is it, the first flip phone from Xiaomi. After spending a couple of weeks using it, I think it's typical Xiaomi style phone. Powerful chip, two 1.5K level screen, maybe the best screen on the flip phone market, and UTG screen glass. Just like the rest of Xiaomi's products, it uses the best components on the market. So how is its performance in actual use? Is it as good as Huawei and Honor? This video will give you the answer. Let's do the unboxing first. Xiaomi Mix Flip comes with a black packaging. The most eye-catching thing is this Leica logo. Open the box, a phone, a 67-volt charger, and A to C cable. The phone case is quite interesting. It actually connects the phone with tape, and the unique design can protect the camera effectively. The main screen of Xiaomi Mix Flip uses a 1.5K AMOLED panel from TCL. Unlike Huawei's 21:9 and Moto's 22:9, Xiaomi uses 21.4:9 ratio. I personally like it. It's worth noticing that Xiaomi Mix Flip uses UTG screen glass this time. It's a flexible, ultra-thin glass that will theoretically last longer than plastic film. Back to the outer screen. Mix Flip uses a 4.01-inch 1.5K screen, the same TCL C8 Plus panel as the main screen, giving you an almost identical experience when using two screens of different sizes. When folded, Mix Flip looks like a complete piece of black glass. You can't say it's good looking, but turn on the screen, you can get a screen that looks like it's floating in the air. If you look closely, the design of this small screen has some similarities with Xiaomi 14 Pro and 14 Ultra. It uses a four-sided micro-curved design. Mix Flip offers a unique feeling when you hold it that's hard to describe, but people around me, they all love it. Whether it's folded or unfolded, this flip is the thickest one I've ever had, but the weight control is outstanding. Yes, a flip phone with 4780 mAh weighs only 192 grams. No one will complain about the weight, I give you that. As for data transfer, Mix Flip only supports USB 2.0. That's great. I mean, when I'm putting a movie in it, I can just leave it there, spending more time in my real life, walking around the lake with my family and friends. So, thank you Xiaomi. Thanks to this 480 megabits per second transfer speed. I don't want to talk too much about crease control. Xiaomi is not as good as Huawei at this point. I was concerned about it before I bought it, but come on, who stares at the crease all the time when using a phone? Let me show you my favorite feature. Just turn around the phone and a full-size keyboard. And also, if you're using YouTube, you can get a full 16:9 screen. Social media apps, almost the same experience as with main screen. However, for those apps that are not yet adapted, can't run it on the other screen at all. That's something you should be aware of. Using the Maps app wasn't difficult, just like using a 16:9 4-inch phone. The top right corner of the outer screen has a series card that shows weather, time, music, etc. And it's easy to operate music apps. Xiaomi is still that notorious Xiaomi, and I did encounter some bugs with the outer screen, but I haven't figured out the pattern to make them reappear in front of the camera, so it's a pity I can't show them to you in this video. Like I said earlier, the Mix Flip uses two high-quality screens. These two TCL C8 Plus panels not only have 1.5K level resolution, but also have pretty accurate colors. The default temperature is around 6600K, covering 97% of sRGB color gamut and 95% of P3 color gamut, and an average delta E less than 5. There's also support for automatic switch between P3 and sRGB color gamut. Maximum manual brightness reaches 820 nits, 1100 nits of full screen peak brightness. All in all, this is a good screen. The only 1.5K screen on the flip market, and you don't need any settings to get accurate colors. Honestly, the screens on the flip phone of Huawei and Honor are also outstanding, and I was a little surprised by the color accuracy in Honor Magic V Flip's standard mode, but overall, I guess I'll give the best screen award to Xiaomi. Mix Flip is equipped with a flagship chip, Snapdragon 8 Gen 3. It has no rivals in benchmarks, one of the most powerful flip phones right now. But when it comes to playing games, underclocking and overheating is still the main problem. In Genshin Impact, after a few minutes play, the frame rate decreases to 30. The same problem has arisen in Honkai Star Rail. This is not Xiaomi's problem. Restricted by the limited heat dissipation ability, almost all flip phones struggle to perform well in these games. I also tested some light games, and thanks to Agent 3, the Mix Flip got the best performance of these phones. For daily use, this phone is actually good enough and you don't need to worry about performance in daily use at all. Mix Flip has a 23mm main camera and a 47mm telephoto camera. And it's worth noticing that all these cameras, including the selfie camera, are from OmniVision. In lab tests, Mix Flip has the best detail of these phones under near daily brightness conditions. In terms of noise, we use the visual noise test, which has 3 values corresponding to 3 different viewing distance. Xiaomi's noise control performance in dark light can be described as excellent. I also shot some samples. Let's first take a look at these samples taken at sunset. I prefer Huawei style. Light and color closely resemble to the perception of the naked eye. In daily samples, the difference between Huawei, Xiaomi, and Honor isn't that big. It's a style difference. The real difference is in the nighttime shots. In this set of dimly lit shots, Huawei's camera cannot accurately represent the yellow light, and there's some distortion in the foliage next to it. Xiaomi and Honor are slightly better, with Xiaomi being the best at reproducing the color of the moment and doing a good job at balancing noise and detail. How about Normal Flip and Nubia Flip? They are too bad. The Mix Flip supports Leica colors. I tried it, and here are some samples. I like the classic Leica style, high saturation, low light style. Even without the watermark, I could immediately notice that these photos were taken with Xiaomi. Mix Flip has a 4780 mAh battery, which is the largest besides Honor Magic V Flip. And to better demonstrate the battery life, we did a more thorough test. 30 minutes online video, 30 minutes TikTok, 30 minutes ebook reading, etc. I think this test is more reflective of real-world use. These phones use different chips and panels, but are in the same league when it comes to battery life. With the largest battery, Honor Magic V Flip performs the best, and with the smallest battery, Nubia Flip has the worst performance. The impact of the chip is less than I expected. Mix Flip supports 67-watt cable charger and took 44 minutes to fully charge the battery. If you took the difference of battery capacity into consideration, Mix Flip deserves a high score for charging speed. So, I don't think you can go wrong with Mix Flip. It's one of the well-made flip phones you can get at this price point. My only complaint about it is HyperOS. It's better than MIUI, but still not as good as deep customized Android from other Chinese brands. If Xiaomi improves its operation system in the future, I think I'll like Mix Flip even more. This is the review of Xiaomi Mix Flip. Hope you like it. This is YLab. If you like the video, please like and subscribe. See you in our next video.